Hey, RT Gaming here. We have our start of our Eden season. And some of our teams this season. We have INM on our side, who we are teaming up with RAU. The T5X Titans team from 1205. NWO from 1224. BVG, which is the 1225 team that used to be Rope. The Mac Cats of 1239. YHY, which is 1235. They're the favorites. And then we are missing VKV. I was unsure if they were going to sit this Eden out or if they planned on playing it, but it seems like they are sitting it out and do not want to compete or play this season. Probably trying to get back at the devs for putting them in the first place, considering they did not sign up and got forced in. Just do some processing right now. Currently in cooldown, waiting to join my new team. This is officially the first attack day on structures. But in the meantime, we've been gathering high tiles. And there's plenty of new APCs that can easily take level 21, level 20 tiles pretty easily. Recently, I've been using this setup You know, it all depends on your base strength, but you can start at, if you're not 100% sure, you can start at 10,000, 8,000, and 5,000 when you're trying out those high-level tiles. Clearly, it's going to be easier when you're closer to those tiles than further away. Yep, we are the same bracket as VKV, but they have chosen not to compete this season. It seems like they are not playing and sitting out. I'm not sure if they even entered Eden. I know that they were registered, but like I said, they're not on the guild board. So the thing is, the South team is going to be heavily favored if the VKV team does not compete, considering the strength that the Southern Eden factions have. NWO is still a strong team. GV3 is a solid team. The Bloody Vikings, they have some of the remaining VKV players. Getting back to a couple different setups. My other go-to setup for hitting some of the higher tiles is this one right here. I usually put shooters in the back, trucks in front, and then your Sven needs fighters for him to work. So VKV got force registered, but it doesn't look like they entered Eden and set up a team. Unless that changes, because they can always enter in the beginning, but they'll be slightly behind. Yeah, there's some big bases still on this map. Let's see here. Desert Eagle, he's a strong fully maxed, or near fully maxed base. Not a completely maxed. And then Grand, he's got a lot of upgrades to do still, but he's catching up. He just took that base over from another player. I'm not the strongest of this group, but I hold my own. Speaking of which, I have not even set my Conqueror's Arena. Okay. Let's put in them in. Put that. Let's see. Okay. Make sure my defense is set. Good thing I'm double checking this. Okay. One second, I'll show that list as soon as I'm done updating my defense here. Okay. Burn some of the early opponents to get to the harder ones. Like I said, this is our first day. So we have the YHY team, the GV3. I feel like there's a lot of people that haven't jumped on the list yet. RAU, which we're teaming with INM. The Love team, those were some of the players from VKV. Let's check what the top players using. Fighters, and the shooter, APC. Okay. So like I was saying, there's a few different APCs you can use now for forcing tiles. This one is one of my favorites right here. Simple, gets the job done. Like I said, depending on how far away you are and how strong your base is, you can start at a lower amount and see what you can force and what you can't. My secondary I use is the shooter one with Sven with the new SP hero. This one seems to work really well as well. Then there's the original one that I was using when I first got Sven in the X Heroes. Which was Tuner, Sven, and Cyclone with trucks, and the fighters. But let's set this back to my shooters. Yeah, there's lots of combinations right now that you can use with Sven to force tiles. Right now, our Eden, you can go up to level 21 tile. Yeah, it's no fun right now not being in a guild because I don't have that many connected tiles and I won't be able to help out in the reset targets. But most of my team is all not in guild, waiting for our cooldown to end. And our team, we're going to be teaming up with the INM team of 1236. So you have 1205 right here, 1254, 1224, 1225, 1236, 1239, 1235, And then some of these are the new ones that I'm not super aware of. I don't know where that guy is from, but that's 1223. That's us, RIU. We already kind of started disbanding our team. We're currently merging with the I&M team right here. We were going to play the season out by ourselves and pick up some players. However, we thought it best to join another strong team to make one super strong guild. Yeah, like I said, for forcing tiles, this is a 20. I'll drop this right after I take it, but just to... Well, now it has to be over 500, so that I can take it in one shot. And level 20 tile there. Like I said, they're up to 21 on this map right here. Yep, and then the remaining, yeah, lots of high level tiles all over the place, even though it always feels like everybody's hunting for those high level tiles to begin. How's it going, Willie? Yeah, it would be a lot more fun of a season if VKV did participate in this Eden, because the South right now is fairly stacked with strong bases. The North is no slouch of teams, but if they had VKV, they'd be a lot stronger. Saying that, it's not over just because one team is not there, but check, yeah. Ivar the Boneless, that's an old friend. I am low on merit right now. It's still early in the season, though, so I assume there's probably not a whole lot of anybody on the kills list. Yeah, this is the first occupation day. However, I won't be able to compete in taking anything until my cooldown is up. Might actually go back to my state for a bit and do some Wendells. I don't think I hit those. Yep. Hold on. Looks like we had a little technical difficulties. The emulators aren't always the best tools, but they usually tend to work out best. let's see what we got. Get these Wendels done before reset. Okay. Yeah, VKV, they definitely, that's a good team right there. That's why it's kind of a bummer that they're not playing in the Eden with us, but it'd be more fun if they were. Okay. Let's hit these Wendels quick. This is what you do when you're busy working all day. You forget about hitting all the stuff out of Eden. But you gotta make sure you hit those Wendels. You gotta make sure you hit these 10 of each every day. Get your serum. And I was upset. Those kites, they fly so fast on the limited. Okay. Let's actually hit that. Just boost the. These are always great to have when you're in Eden. So that way on gathering day you can hit your 9 boxes fairly easy. I think I have more than enough with my mech. Yep, today's the last day of the kite event, so make sure you use those. There we go. Yeah, plenty. 44. Damn. So everybody, oh wow. Oh, we got a Willie in chat and a Willie right here. What a coincidence. Looks like it'd be a pretty eventful dawn mission this week with the teams that are in our Clash of Alliance. Got the BVA team, the T5X and YHY. 3 of these teams are south teams in Eden, and BVA is the one north team. But there's a lot of good power bases in each one of these alliances, so that should be a fun one. Flowers just ended. use up some more of that. Use it all up, I guess. Yep, I had just, for my kites, I just have. Yep, I cleared out a few things already. And then I was grabbing this and that for a little bit extra thermals and defense plans. That's the one good thing about the events like this. You can stock up on stuff fairly cheap. Good old Grand Festival. This is always has pretty good value too. And then I always pick up the Doomsday investment plan pretty much weekly. The trade supplies, they added the buy more, save more. Oop, don't want to buy that. But all good value. Season challenge, you always have to, if you want the rewards, you have to get the elite and the deluxe. See what they got at the bottom. Oh, looks like a APC pick or landscape. Lots of free crypto, so it almost pays for it overall throughout the whole challenge. You got 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 53, 56. Yeah, 60. You get your value out of it. Yeah, something else that's always a good buy later on in the season is the 2 times T10 troops back. Where's that one? I haven't bought it yet, but right here, the quick healing. It's great to have because then you can heal instead of 200,000 a day, you can heal up to 400,000 a day. Especially when you're in a big fight and you need those troops, they come in handy. Really haven't been a fan of this interstellar decor. It seems kind of like a ripoff. The stars, it gives you a lot of zeros, and then you build up your luck percentage to finally get a win. And then you have to go all the way through here to get that, and then to get the next one, you have to do the same. The store isn't that bad though. Some decent value there. See, I consider myself a budget player. Yeah, the thermals are probably the hardest for me, which I just finally got my tier 3 BB, so And then I finished off this one for T1. Working on this for my next. Trying to get this one to T1 before I work the T3 higher. Let's continue to grab some of those Wendells. Knock those out. Got a little bit of time before reset. Yeah, part of me still hopes that VKV randomly decides to jump in the mix and play Eden, because that would make this season a lot more competitive, the way the North and South are lined up right now. Yeah, the Universal SP medal, it's good, but I am pretty sure I have a fair amount of those banked right now. Where are those? Oh, right here. I got 27 right now. So by the time they come out with another one, I'll be probably close to 40, 50. Using the battlefield plans. Sometimes this stuff just adds up and I don't even pay attention. Yeah, my thermals are pretty low still. Need a lot more for... Yeah, almost a full... I just used a bunch up on the new SP hero that just released. So I was able to max her out pretty fast. It's always nice to have some extra supplies, but in the daybreak arms race, everybody's always using everything they got to get a high score. So what states are you all from? Do you happen to be in the same bracket as myself? Our Eden is 1201 to 1290 this season. We just had the addition of states 1251 to 1290 added this season, so it definitely would have been a fun one if VKV was involved, because I know they wanted more competition and that's why they wanted to go to the first bracket. All right, how many more of these I got left? A lot. Like I said, as long as you get these done 10 of these, 10 of the Wendels. If you have enough time to get 10 hoarders, those are always good. The hoarders always have the the mech drawings, and let's see here. Yeah, the 35 Wendels, they actually have the first one you get has good reward. But sometimes that titanium alloy, it takes a while to gather quite a bit of it to level up for your Baneblade sets. But the hero energy chests definitely are a nice addition. Alright. Let's grab some hoarders if there's any even around me. I like to try to go for those 30s, get the best reward I can out of this. Thanks for sharing, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully as the season goes on, we have some good Eden fights. As well as we like to try to, whether we live stream the Dawn mission or Oblivion, we like to get those on live, or at least make a video for you guys. Alright, let's see. What's the Yeah, we're kind of on a tear lately for our Oblivion. And we've been actually getting some older states. I mean, granted, sometimes there's not as many players signing up, but it's been a good one. Oh, there's our last loss. Yeah, our plan is to get some Oblivion live streams coming weekly. Oh, we just migrated here. We were actually in state 1330. And that was a tough bracket because we always had to deal with 1314. They were a very strong team. And then as soon as our whole team left, a couple of their strongest players left to venture out. And then they had just moved back this last season. All right. Oh, I still have troops outside. Yeah, they just deleted a bunch of states in our bracket this off season. They merged them. Yeah, of course, our bracket is going to be merging with this one as soon as the season's over. Yeah, this was actually the bracket I originated from. My original state was 1321. Then we moved to 1330. Then after a few seasons there, we ended up deciding to make the jump, and that's when we moved to 1250. I don't know if we'll be jumping into that first bracket quite yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is the. This must not be the reset target. Otherwise, I feel like there would be more bases here. Pretty sure RAU, which was our guild when we first got into Eden, is going to be taking this at reset. Yep, please contact our Discord or Instagram after the live so you can get your rewards. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to log off and sign out for today because I got to get on some other accounts to help with this reset target on a different base. So I appreciate you guys all for stopping in and checking us out. We should definitely be back for Oblivion, if not sooner. Stay tuned.